Hello everybody, I'm the Mob, and today I bring you some more PES 2013. I'm going to start off with a match now. This is a belter of a match. Not sure what clicked in this match, but as you can probably guess, this is a win, and playing really well for some reason. As you can see, the passing is just fantastic. It's sublime in nature. Shane Long taking it down, but couldn't make anything of it there. But really, Cantelcia Sport, not a bad squad certainly. Fuck knows what that name means, but good save from the keeper there. We pretty solid at the back. Later on in the season, we I guess in the tiredness kicks in because we could see quite a few goals, and but that might have been my mistake as well because I've realised that changing the squad manually is not as good as leaving it to who's motivated. But Shane Long stepping up here, and look at that! What a mistake for the keeper, but that will do nicely for an opening goal. Absolute rocket from outside the box. I've seen the slow motion replay here. That that shouldn't be going in really. The goalkeeper's to blame for that. I mean, I'll take what I can get, but we can't have sloppy goals like that. If my goalkeeper did that, I would take the Sam Allardyce technique and skull fuck him. But as you can see, Cantelcia on a break, and this has gold written all over it, and there you go. My centre backs aren't quick enough to get back, and why they're pressing such a high line, I have no idea. I do not practice the offside trap. I would much rather have a deep back line, but as you can see, it's slowed down again. What does that mean? That means the keeper didn't even move that time. That is an absolute beauty. So 2-1 in no time at all. 3 goals in less than 10 minutes. That takes some doing. But yeah, that's just majestic. But Shane is playing out of his skin at the moment. Just like the Albion in real life. I mean, that Liverpool win on Monday was just unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, they were basically ass fucked for 75 minutes, and then down the pitch, thank you very much. But then I have to say, as well as Shane played in that match, the tank Lukaku, he doesn't drink Lucozade, he drinks diesel. But yeah, what a game that was. And by all accounts, I mean, it's quite late on Sunday afternoon. We were 2-1 up against Sunderland at home, which is a hell of a result because good team, Sunderland, really good team. Cracking goalkeeper, Mignolet. They got Sessignon. I think he's brilliant on his day. He's a bit flaky from time to time, but yeah, he is a traditional attacking player in the sense that he will take people on. And you don't see that so much these days in the modern game. It's all about team game, but I like Antonio Valencia. He's not afraid to take people on. It's nice to see, but I can't think of too many players these days. Obviously, you had Giggs back in the day, but he's too old now. I personally think, yeah, he, as much as he was a great player, how long he will be playing for much longer. But as you can see in the game, we've slowed it down. Jalazica to Long, and look at that for a hat trick. That is unbelievable. Unstoppable. Absolute belter into the top right corner. And if we see from the replay here, 1, 2, 3 passes in their half, and then the rifle. But 3-1, that's how this game's going to end up finishing, and couldn't be happy with that result, especially away as well. Belender there, doing his bit for the team. He's a box-to-box player, Belender. I really like him. He is a youth player as well, but he has some absurd stats for basically a kid, and Oh, Jalazica just over the bar there. Should have probably been 4-1, but I feel that even though they're not the greatest of players, if they stuck around for a few seasons and I eventually get a decent coach, I reckon they could be high 70s, maybe even low 80s rated players, which is very tidy. Finally coming up to the last few seconds of this match, and there you go, 3-1 away. That is a hell of a result. 5 shots, 4 on target. Shane Long with man of the match, rightly so, after a hat trick, and we're up to 4th with 8 points. El Nino, a new nickname for me. Well, I don't have a habit of destroying the US eastern coastline, but I'll take it. Now, so see, I tinker with the squad, and I really should leave it to the players that are in form. And I didn't realise this till much later. It might even be this season. It might be next season that I realised that players that are in form should just be left to start. But we'll take another match here, and the theme of this video is inconsistency. We demolished the opposing team in the last game, and this one, well, I may as well break it to you. You don't have to actually watch this. It's 0-0, and there are few moments. In fact, I don't think there are any moments of interest in this match. But I don't get it. Basically, I'm very predictable. Maybe that's the problem. I'm too predictable in my gameplay style. But I mean, what is that from a centre back? Honestly, booty upfield, my son. But yeah, I don't do long balls usually unless I'm getting out of trouble. I like to play across the ground, and with my favourite players, I'm like Long. I will quite happily run him into the box, cut back, and see if I can get a curler into one of the opposing sides. But maybe I need to be pushing players up more. Pardon me. But off the bar there, they were unlucky then. But yeah, that's a pretty good ball actually, but we don't do that too often. And Jalazica there missing another one. I need to check his stats right now, but he seems quite inaccurate when it comes to shooting. But I do believe this is a game without Shane Long, and any game without Shane Long at the moment is a bad game generally. Surely that's a penalty. He's holding me back. But that is not a foul, and that is definitely not a yellow card, you miserable shite. I need another quality centre forward, because if Shane's not playing or if he's on international duty and he's shagged afterwards, every game afterwards is miserable generally. But I find that the people we attract, it's very dependent. It's not about money in PES, it's about your club rating. Like, if you can get Messi, by the time that you've got regardless, you could be in the Premier League, and if you want Messi and you've got the money for him, unless you're in like the top 5 clubs, you won't get him. But by the time you're in the top 5 clubs, Messi's too old, and you need to look somewhere else. I mean, there are a load of players I would like in this squad eventually, if funds permitting, but I'd like Neymar. Neymar would do very nicely. We'll see what young Nastasic is like. Oxlade-Chamberlain, quality player in real life. I'm sure he'll be amazing in this game. We need to look ahead, really, basically, for the kids now. So by the time I've got money, I can afford someone who's 85 rated plus. But that's a long way off, and I can't really bolster the squad until January now. But who would want to come to me? Hopefully there will be some players on who won't be renewing their contracts from other teams, and we could swoop them up. Oh, I'm so tired. Pardon me. And we can swoop up some players who, without paying a fortune in transfer costs. But that's what I tend to do. Either go for the youth or go for the unbelongings. But we're up to 90 minutes in this match now, and this will be the end of the video. Boring as hell, I apologise, it will get better. I'm the Mob, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.